All the attendees will be on mute. So please use the Q&A tab to ask your questions, and we'll answer them at the end of the Q&A session towards the end of the webinar. Also, we'll be sharing some cool hangouts like ebooks on your registered email address. So we expect you to stick around till the end of the webinar and fill the feedback form at the end. So without further ado, allow me to introduce our prestigious speakers for today's webinar. Firstly, we have with us Mr. Ofer Moses, Channel Partner Manager, South Asia from Monday.com. Ofer has had, Ofer has over 15 years of experience in a variety of industries. He has his expertise in creating enterprise relations, and he is a very good mentor. He is very passionate about helping clients to solve their problems, and he'll be giving us a brief introduction about Monday.com and why Monday.com is a preferred choice for majority of companies. So Secondly, we'll have Mr. Sunny Kanade from Addteq Softwares. He is a Monday.com solution expert and architect. He is a man with multiple hats. He is our account expert, sales expert, as well as solution expert. Sunny has more than 10 years of experience in project management, sales, and customer success programs. His expertise lies in various technologies which would help improve customers' productivity. Thank you, Sunny, for joining the webinar today. Yeah, can I have my next slide, please? Thank you. So moving ahead, we'll first go through the agenda of the webinar. So we'll be starting with an introduction, a brief introduction about Addteq and Monday.com, and we'll take it forward with some of the key challenges that garment and textiles face in the production plan. We'll have a success story, and with that, we'll help you with a live demo of the platform with some of the key takeaways from with this webinar in the end. Do stick around till the end because we have a special offer for all of those who have attended the webinar and taken their time out. And also we'll have a brief Q&A session with you guys. So yeah, thank you. Starting with a brief about Addteq Softwares. Addteq's expertise lies in operational delivery efficiency across various verticals and business functions. We have offices in multiple geographies like Singapore and Middle East. In India, we have our offices in Pune at Bangalore. Addteq has been serving more than 300 clients with more than 70 certified experts. We have helped clients all over the world in their journey to digital transformation. We are the preferred Monday partners as well as Atlassian Platinum Solution Partner and select consulting partners for AWS. I'd like to add a few more important announcements before we go ahead. We are happy to announce that we have recently partnered with JetBrains at GitLab as well as their preferred partners. We pride ourselves on our expertise in digital transformation journey to automate processes and workflows to improve your business functions with excellent outcomes. We have our project management for IT and non-IT teams, SDLC, lean methodologies, DevOps, and DevSecOps business performance, and then ITSM and cloud infrastructure. So with this, I would like to hand it over to Ofer so that he'll help you with a brief introduction about Monday. Over to you, Ofer.
Thank you, Akshay, for that. Really appreciate it. Hello, guys. My name is Ofer Moses. I'm the Channel Partner Manager for South Asia. And with that, I think we can move on to the next slide. Next slide, please. So give brief introduction about Monday. We've been around since 2016. We have many locations across the world, headquartered in Tel Aviv, but also, got our main offices spread out in the US and London and Sydney. And in the US, we have 3 offices, New York, San Francisco, and Miami. In terms of numbers, we've got over 150,000 paying customers, global company, serving customers all over the world, and in various verticals as well. So we're very, vertical agnostic, and over 200 industries with annual revenues now, past $300 million. So we're growing very quickly, and we are very excited to be part of the India market since 2020, and growing our footprint in the India market very rapidly as well. And I'll talk about that more later. Next slide, please. So some of the customers you've seen here are, the top, Fortune 500 companies that we have in the world. are working with Monday directly, and are working with Monday also across their various geographies as well as various departments. So you're talking about marketing, finance, sales, and any other department that might be used that could use Monday to manage their workflow, or their work is doing that with most of the labels you see on here. Yeah, next slide, please. And this is our portfolio of clients broken down by media and entertainment, by various verticals. Again, this is not not a definitive list. It's just a few examples. So basically, right now Monday has been used for many different verticals, many different use cases. And the most important part I want to bring and point I want to drive here is that Monday is a no code platform. So basically it's great for non-tech savvy users, like the slide says. And so it's not just meant for technical teams. It's meant for teams that don't typically use complex technical solutions or complex web-based solutions. It's a no-code solution, so it's very easy to use and easy to implement across various teams. And this is why we see a very rapid growth and onboarding of Monday users across the organization. Next slide, please. Another great idea and a great feature, rather, of what we have created is that the immense flexibility that Monday offers as a tool within various organizations that allows them to easily penetrate and be able to collaborate with other departments within the company. So if it starts off with the marketing department, they're very frequently working with HR, working with IT, working with the creative and design or sales team. And so all these teams can work together, and we have very specific use cases and templates that are pre-made for our clients to start off with. So if they're not well versed with Monday and they're just beginning their journey, they can use a template. Or if they are an expert level, you've been using Monday for some time, they can create their own custom template, which makes them very easy for them to be able to scale the operations across the organization within various departments and collaborate very seamlessly. Next slide, please. So before we go into poll question, I just want to also give a quick review of what we have in India with Monday. We've been in India for since officially since 2020, and it's a large focus market for us, and we've got some large companies that have already worked with us, as you see some of the logos there. But also in India specifically, we have HCL, WNS, DS Group, Daimler, JK Cement, Unilever, to name a few other large brands. We also partner with Deloitte, Accenture, AWS, and TCS. Our largest seat size in India being, one of India's largest gaming unicorns. Dream 11, they have, close to 1,000 seats with us. And we're very proud of that because, they are a large part of the India tech gaming ecosystem. And again, these are just highlights. We value our customers, doesn't matter what size they are. And we always customize a solution to them. So everything you find here from the Addteq team, they'll be able to customize for you. And please stick around. We'll have more questions, and you can ask more questions as well to me if you have any. Happy to answer them. So with that, Akshay, please go ahead with the poll question.
Thank you, Offer. Thank you. So it's time for our first poll question. I'll read it out for you guys. So what are the challenges that you're facing currently while planning and tracking your production activities? So I'll have 5 options, which are silo working, which means procurement and designing, production and planning departments, they work in silos, coordination and communication, meet order deadlines, real-time visibility on progress, risks, timelines, etc., and others. We'll have this poll question for 40 seconds. Please feel free to take your time, answer the poll question as you deem fit for yourself. And if you want to ask any question, push it on our Q&A chat button. We'll answer it either in the real time or by the end of the session when we have our Q&A session post the webinar. Yeah, and thank you. And yeah, with this, I'd like to hand it over to Sunny. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Akshay. Welcome all to this webinar. So I'm really excited to be here. So what we are going to do, we are going to see the challenges which we face in production planning. Okay, here is the result. Good. So silo working, as you can see, 56%, that departments are working in their own way and using different tools. For example, procurement is using some other tool, production is using some other tool. And definitely, if you're using multiple tools, there are challenges to get reports from those tools. uh, Communication and coordination is second, and also real-time visibility and meet order deadlines. So this is good. We will see how we can solve all these challenges using monday.com solution. So without any further ado, let's go and see the challenges. So as you can see, the most common pain points of production planning or a product planning launch is the teams are living in silos. So that is the biggest challenge which we have by interacting with multiple customers and multiple organization. We got to know teams, they lives in silos. For example, procurement is working in their own way, production and even product development, R&D, merchandising team is working, and they even working in silos and working with different tools. For example, one department is using Excel, some other department is using MS Project, someone is using only Notepad. So in this case, uh, if top management wants to have a visibility on the progress, then it becomes very, very difficult to fetch reports from multiple tools, then collate it and then present it to the management. So in this process, we waste a lot of time on just getting the updated data and updates from my team members. We uh, end up syncing, having many calls and sending many mails on just to get the update from team members, and then collate it and then present it to the management. And sometimes in this case we miss deadlines, and also we miss the main task which is needed to complete the project or complete the order fulfillment. So in today's session we will see an end-to-end process from order entry to order fulfillment. So let me just show you the workflow which we have configured on Monday platform. Okay, so this is the workflow which I'm going to show today. It starts with order entry. So order can be entered from, if you are using CRM, because in organizations, what we have found that some organizations are using different CRM and different product planning tool. And then when you want to communicate or coordinate between those two platforms, we end up spending a lot of time on integration, a lot of time on just fetching manual reports. So if you use the same platform where all your departments are on the same platform, CRM, your sales department, your marketing department, even your procurement, product department, if they are on the same platform, communication between them and coordination between them becomes very, very easy. So order can be entered by a sales representative. If you are not using monday.com CRM, then you can directly open up the form and do the order entry. We will see how we can customize the order entry form as per your business requirement. Once there is an order, if it is a
Sunny,
new...
sorry, I think we're not able to see the orders entry screen. We are still on the slide deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was... Okay, can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry for that. I was sharing the tab only. Now I'm sharing the desktop. Okay, so this is the workflow I was talking about, monday.com CRM, and there is an order entry form. So if you are using the CRM, if the sales order is closed, automatically the order entry will also be filled, and a new order will be the process will be started. If you are not using the CRM, then a sales representative can directly enter the order. We will see how we can customize this order form or order entry form as per your business requirement. And then if you select a new order or existing order or existing product, sorry, then the process will be different. For example, if it is a existing product, then you will say, okay, I want this style of garment, okay, and number of quantity you will mention. Then it will directly go to the procurement and the process will start. So after procurement, it will be inspection and testing, and then marker planning, and then cutting and sieving, then wet processing, washing and pressing, finishing, and then up to dispatch. And then we will also see you can have integration with Shopify. This is very important. Having integration with e-commerce platform definitely will have very good benefits. So here we will see the integration with Shopify, how you can manage your product information on Shopify, and how once you have a lead, or once you have, someone has ordered in Shopify, how you will get that in Monday, and from Monday again back to the customer. And then we will see how we can have a high level visibility from reports and dashboards, even from multiple departments. For example, as a CXO, as a CEO, or a top management person, I want to see the progress of all the orders, or a progress of even my sales team, my HR team, in one single dashboard. So we will see how Monday can help in that, to have a high level visibility of all the processes. So this is for existing product. If we select, if a customer says, or buyer says that I have a new product requirement, okay, I will give the product design, product specification, quantity. Then it will go to R&D department, and from there prototyping and costing. Then if you have a booklet and hanger, you can have that process also. And then product information and photo shoots and everything you can manage in Monday itself. Publishing, so we can use Monday as a digital asset management also. So all the final photo shoots and all the final assets will be uploaded in Monday itself, and then uploaded to your website or to your buyer's website. And then you can have a bulk print and bulk, and then it will go to from here it will go to the procurement again. So this is the workflow which we have on Monday platform. But as we understand that every organization, they have their own way of working. So the beauty about monday.com is it is 100% customizable. You can customize the workflow as per your requirement. So for example, you will say, we don't have this department, or we don't have this department directly from R&D, it should go to product publishing. No problem, we can customize it. All the components of monday.com, you can customize it as per your business requirement. So it gives the flexibility, so that you keep on working in your own way, and monday.com will suit your needs. And we will see how we can configure that on Monday platform. So without any further ado, let's go and see. So these are the challenges, and this is the workflow which we are going to show. And this is a success story where we have configured this. And this is a success story which is published in Forrester. So as Forrester and Gartner, these are two renowned organizations who does all this survey and publish their reports. So this is one of the report which is published by them. So here you can see this is for one of the organization who is using monday.com for 100 employees. So in year one, they have saved 3 hours a week for each employee. So, and how we are saving this 3 hours is by reducing their manual task, by or doing the automations, by reducing their number of emails which they spend on just to get the updates, by reducing number of meetings. So this is what we have found, that with automations, with proper communication and coordination, and with a proper tool in place, we can save 3 hours a week for each employee. And if you calculate it for 100 employees for a year, it is 15,600 hours of saving. And you can use this hours for some productive work, to grow your revenue. Also, we have seen that there is a reduction in timelines, or in reduction in order timelines, you can say. Uh, and ROI in third year, as you can see, 288% they got the ROI by implementing this. Overall transparency, overall accountability, and visibility on the progress has been increased tremendously. And how we can how the platform makes sure that the timelines, or the deadlines, order deadlines are met, is by sending notification to the task owner at the right time. So you can configure it as per your process. For example, if I assign a task to someone, I want to send a notification 5 days before. So first notification 5 days before, second notification 3 days before, and the last and final notification 1 day before. So by doing that, we make sure that system notifies the task owner about the deadline, and to make sure that the task is completed on time. So we'll start with the order entry. As I said, this is also 100% customizable and configurable in nature. You can configure it, customize it as per your requirement. So let me go to the order entry form. So this is the order entry form. So requester name, email, merchandiser name, buyer name. You can configure it as per your requirement. For example, you'll say, Sunny, we don't have this requester name, or we don't have multiple products, we have only one product. You can configure it, and you can publish it with your sales representative. So for example, let's submit one order. Okay, so this is, I am buyer. So let me just select, this is the buyer name. I would like to order an existing product. So as you can see, when you select existing one, there are two more fields. So this is conditional logic also, which you can apply. So based on the product, you can have, other fields also. So for example, I want to have a sweater, and what I want to have this washable mock design, and I would like to order 500 pieces. I have photos also because I've used this. So let me upload the photo also. It's for, definitely it is for winter season. I want this shipment to be delivered to me before 31st. Okay, other fields are not mandatory. So let me submit this order. And once you submit the order, you will get an acknowledgement. Here also you will see, you will get an acknowledgement. So this is the order acknowledgement. You can configure all the communications and emails or notification as per your requirement. So as you can see, so I got the order acknowledgement. And also it will be notified to a person that we have received a new order, and from there this order processing will start. So as you can see, we have a order board here. So I will first explain the structure, just a quick intro about monday.com structure, how components are structured, and how you can configure any kind of a workflow with this. So on the left, you see we have workspaces. Workspace is nothing but a working directory. So for example, your departments can have their own working space. For example, CRM solution. So this is for sales department. They will have their own working space, and people from sales, so you will invite them on this. They will see only this related processes. Okay, and then you can have other departments also, like HR, sales, marketing, product, planning. Okay, so there are more than 200 processes which are already configured on Monday platform. So you can have all those or you can use all those templates or processes, and you can have all the departments of your organization on the same platform. And the beauty is you can easily communicate and collaborate with each other and on this workspaces. For example, if some order is closed in sales, okay, or in CRM, then immediately a notification will be sent to the delivery team that this order is closed and we have to start working on this order, or to the production team or to the planning team that start working on the planning of this order, and these are the details of the order. So you don't have to write a mail saying that okay, we have closed this order, these are the details, attaching some documents. No, just close the order, automatically a notification will be sent to the other department, and they and your SLA will start ticking. So I would like to also show the different processes which we have, so that you don't have to use multiple tools in the organization. You can have only one tool. So for example, here you can see marketing team. So you already have all the marketing processes. You just have to select, see whether it is matching to my business requirement, and start using it. So you can use as it is, or you can configure it or tweak it as per your business requirement. So for example, project management, sales and CRM, okay, then operations, even IT support, okay, or any kind of even customer support. Okay, for example, if you want your customers to raise some request, then you can have that process configured on the platform. Okay, so I'll not go into all the department, but I just wanted to show that you can have all your departments on the same platform, so that you don't have to worry about the integration, you don't have to worry about the communication, lack of communication. So second is, under that you have boats are nothing but it can be anything. It can be a project, it can be in this case it can be orders. Okay, so we have orders, and you see when I have submitted the order entry form, it landed here in new orders. You can configure this as per your requirement. So for example, you say we have different groups or categories or different milestones or different statuses to track the orders. So you can change it as per your requirement. So for example, you'll say instead of new orders, we track it monthly. So Jan orders, then Feb orders, March orders, or someone say no, we track it quarterly, Q1, Q2. You can change it as per your requirement. So that is the beauty of the product. So new requirement, you see, submitted by Sunny, and all the details you will get here. And okay, so this is one way. So as you can see, you have columns. Okay, so to capture any kind of a data, so whether it's a number, numeric column, or a date column, for example, you want to capture a received column, when I received this order, when I confirm this order. So you see, it is quantity with a unique order I number is already generated. Then you have photos, file column, and SLA already started that it is 5 minutes that I have received this order. Okay, then order received date automatically configured. Then confirmation date, if I confirm this order, automatically this confirmation date will be filled. So in this way you can add n number of columns, any type of a column, any kind of a data you can capture with this uh, columns. As you can see, I have many columns, and here from here you can see you can add more columns also. So any kind of a data, for example, I want to configure a link, then you can have a link column. I want to configure or capture a number or a formula. I have to calculate something, then I can have a formula column. I can have a number column. Timeline, where you want to say that this order or this task is assigned to someone which will start have a start and end date, then you can have a timeline column. So there are many columns. So using all these columns you can capture all the kind of a data. So we will go to the next step. So first is order entry, we have seen. Once you have an order, then the order process will start. So let me just get rid of this. Now we will see the magic of automations. So as you can see, this is the stage and the order is a new order. Now we will see everything, and let's confirm the order. Once you confirm the order, you will see it has moved from new orders to confirmed orders. So this is the magic of automation, where you can configure n number of automations, and it is very easy to configure any kind of automation. As you have seen, when I changed the status to configured, it has moved from new orders to confirmed orders. And also the procurement stage is changed to procurement. The procurement process has started. Okay, and you can configure, as you can see, when the order changes to confirmed, change stage to procurement. So automation is nothing but a combination of a trigger and action. Trigger is nothing but when a status is changed, something is happening, right? A new order is created, or a status of a order is changed, or a deadline of a order is nearby. I want to do something. Then second part is action. Action is nothing but for example, you want to send a notification to the task owner, or you want to do some action, want to some calculations, do some calculations, and send it to the owner. Then these are the actions which you can do. As you can see, there are many recipes. So in Monday we call it as a recipe. Many recipes are already configured. You can use it as per your requirement. So for example, in our case, we have used this. So when status changes, so as you can see, when status changes to something, then move the item to a different category, a different group, in our case confirmed orders. So it is just no code, low code platform. You don't have to do any coding. You just have to select the right column and configure the workflow or the automation for you. So configuring any automation is very easy, and this is designed specially for non-technical people or non-tech savvy organizations, so that they don't have to deal with the technical complexity or technical, they don't have to have technical manpower to configure any requirement in Monday. So once the order is confirmed, as you can see, the procurement process has started. Now we will see how we can see the same order in different views. So for example, I don't want to see in a table view like in Excel, right? I want to see in a Kanban view, where I can see how many orders are in which stage. So here you can see so there are no orders in no new orders, but there is one order which is in confirmed stage. So we have to start the procurement process because it is an existing order. Then how many orders are delivered, and this is also 100% customizable. Okay, you will say, I don't want to see who's the line manager. Okay, production line manager, I can change, I can go and I can configure it as per my requirements. So for example, I'll say I don't want the line manager. I just have to uncheck, and now you see there is no line manager. So in this way, you can configure all the parts, all the components of monday.com very easily. Okay, so this is one view. Then I want to see the status or a high level view. Okay, high level view is for CXO or for person who want to see the progress of the orders. So for example, here, if you go, I want to see what is the status of all the orders. So from here, I'll get to know that, okay, this new order, it is confirmed, procurement has started, but nothing has been done. Okay, and then for others, you can see what is the process, what is the status of that. So in one single board, I will get to know the progress of all the orders. So here in this case, delivered order, you see procurement, raw material, trial has been done, bulk cut has been done, okay, washing, finishing, okay, packaging, dispatch. So all the statuses, all the progress you can track in a single board. You don't have to go to multiple departments just to check the update. So here, let's start with the procurement process. As you can see, it is with the procurement department. Now we will go to the procurement board. What it will do, automatically will create a entry in procurement department and also notify that there is a new uh, order which we have to work on. Okay, so as you can see, this is a new order where we have to work on. So let me just full screen this. Okay, good. Okay, so we have all the details. So procurement department, as you can see, they have all the details, and SLA will also start, so that you can track that which department is taking how much time to work on the order. And then you can have automatically the duration will also be calculated. So as you can see, we have received this on March 10, and for this procurement I need at least 7 days. So automatically the timeline of that is calculated and added. So we still have 7 days to work on this procurement. And once we'll say, okay, we started working on the procurement process, automatically the BOM will be created for this procurement. This is more important. As you can see, confirmation date and SLA started. So as soon as I change the status to working on it, the SLA started, and also it created the BOM, or in our case it is sub items. Okay, so for this order I need zipper, I need fabric, button, hang tag, thread, finishing accessories, sewing accessories, and you can configure that it will be allocated or assigned to some person, and once it is assigned, they will get a notification on their email and also on their phone. If you are using Monday mobile app or Monday or any Slack or any Teams channel, you will get a notification on that. And also, if you want your vendors, suppliers to be on this platform, then you can include them or you can invite them as a guest. So as you can see, this is a shareable board. That means I can invite my vendors. So for example, let's go and invite one of one of a vendor. So here, let me go to invite. As you can see, board guests. So board guests are nothing but our members who are not part of your organization. For example, clients, your vendors, suppliers, or who are supplying you all this raw material, you can invite them. So for now, I have invited myself, okay, as a guest, and guest users are free users in Monday. So no charge for guest users. So as you can see, let me go to this. So you can invite your vendors also, and vendors can come and change the status. Okay, a zipper is delivered, fabric is delivered, and you will get a note. So all the communication, collaboration with vendors, suppliers, you can have on the same platform. And once you change so for example, everything is yes, it is done, I have delivered this. Okay, so let me just check everything just for a fast process. Okay, I will select all and I will say yes, everything is delivered, and you will see now the status is out of 7 BOM items are delivered. Automatically the status is changed to completed, and same you will see here on the main board. Okay, this is the main board where you can see, so this was our order, and you see the procurement process is done. Okay, and the procurement manager, you can see this is a locked column. That means only procurement manager will go and say yes, the procurement is approved, or it is completed. Okay, once it is approved, automatically the next process will start. Okay, so for example, here you will see automatically the next process will start, the raw material. Okay, so for example, We'll say yes, it is completed. Okay, raw material is completed. Then trial process in progress. As you can see, it will send a notification to the owner that, okay, we have the raw material in place. Let's start with the trial. Trial process. And once trial is completed, okay, it will go to the bulk cut department. A notification will be sent. So in this way you can keep the track of the entire order process till the fulfillment. So just a sip of water. So this is high level and you can track everything. Now I want to also show you, you can have all the product catalog also in Monday itself. As you can see, we have this product catalog. You can share it with your buyers, and then you can have production lines also, saying that which production line is available. Okay, what is the capacity of and what is the efficiency of that product line, and which order should be executed on which production line. So that is also something which we can configure. Then to have a high level visibility on the number of orders, on the number of what is the progress of those orders, you can have a dashboard, and this dashboard is also 100% customizable and configurable in nature. So for example, here you can see production line availability. So which production lines are available? Okay, only 33% are available. So I have to work on this, which is under maintenance. So this is very good for top management CXO level to have a high level visibility on all the progress and risk. If there is any risk, to take a mitigate action immediately and to track the timeline. So order pieces, as you can see, are automatically configured that we have ordered for 1300 pieces. And what are the order stage? So how many are in production, how many are in procurement, how many are in dispatch stage, what is the workload? So if I want to manage the workload of my team members, okay, or my employees, then I can do that from this workload widget also. And this is also 100% customizable and configurable in nature. As I can see, this board is connected with orders board, production line, procurement, even production planning. Okay, and you can also configure connect it with HR. Okay, so in case, for example, I want to see if there is any vacations, or if what is the availability of the employees, then I can connect it with leave application or leave board, and then can see the availability of the employees. So single board connecting with all the different departments, giving a high level of all the different departments in a single view. Then last but not the least is integration with Shopify. So for example, if you have your own product and you want to integrate it with e-commerce platform, then Monday is already integrated with Shopify platform. And so this is the integration. As you can see, you can track, manage all your orders, inventory, inventory, and also the orders. So for example, here in this case, you can see order management, you can do it, and integration with Shopify. So whenever a new order is created in Shopify, same thing, a new pulse means a new item will be created in Monday, and then your sales or your procurement process will start for that order. Okay, or shipment process will start for that order. Or if you know that, okay, where your shipment stand, what is the inventory, whether you need more inventory for any specific product, you will also get the alerts. So this integration with e-commerce platform makes lives easy, so that I don't have to spend time on manually checking on Shopify platform and then coming back to Monday for other things. No, there's a seamless integration. You just have to check Monday, everything will be synced in Monday. With that, I would like to open the floor for question and answer sessions.
Thank you, Sunny. It was really a very informative session. And yeah, I think it's now time for the second poll question. So can I have the poll question on the screen, please?
Yes.
Yeah. And here we have the poll question right now. Which tool are you using right now? In case you're using, so we have 4 of the options: Microsoft Excel, any ERP or SAP if you're using any production planning tool, and others if you're using any other tool with other than these 3. Also, I'd like to encourage each of you to ask your questions on the Q&A tab. We've already received some of the questions, so we'll answer all of those. So hang in till the end. We'll answer in the Q&A session in the end. In the meantime, you can all ask your questions in the Q&A tab. Yeah. Thank you. I will have the poll question in for 40 seconds. Please feel free, take your time and punch your all answers you deem fit according to your requirement. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Sunny, you can take over further in the session.
Okay. Thanks, Akshay. About Addteq and Monday. So as you have seen, the process, end-to-end process we have. So we do implementation also as per your business requirement. So we will see what is your current IT landscape, what are the different tools which you are using, and based on that, we give you a roadmap of automating your planning and other departments also. So we believe in onboarding. So it is not that you just have to buy the software and you are on your own. We don't believe in that methodology. We follow that we onboard you successfully on the platform. We'll be able to configure, one workflow for you. We'll be able to train your champions or trainers so that you don't have dependency on us to change, a single thing. Your champions can configure it, any workflow, or can change any existing workflow also. So that is the methodology which we believe in. And then consulting on the best practices. So for example, if you're already following some process, and how we will see how you can optimize or increase efficiency or automate that process. So with using all the best practices which we have gathered from last 10 years. Custom integrations, for example, many of organizations, they have developed their own production planning tool, but at some point of time, scaling it to the organization level becomes difficult. So but now and then you decide to go for Monday, and then integrate that in-house developed tool with Monday. We will help you in doing that custom integrations also. And Monday is also integrated with many platforms, but if you need a custom integration with a local in-house software, then we will be able to do that also. Training, as we believe in train the trainer module, and also training your champion so that they can configure any workflow from any other department. Post-implementation support also. So Monday also gives a very, very good post-implementation support. So within 60 minutes, you will get a response from Monday team if you face any challenges on the platform. And for any solution specific requirement, Addteq will be giving the post-implementation support. So this is a special offer for today's webinar, as a 45-minute customized consultation sessions from Monday.com experts here in Addteq, and a special discount if you sign up right now, and a free limited trial period of 14 days. So you can have 2 weeks of trial. You can see different workflows. You can play with those workflows, play with the platform, and see how it fits with your business requirement. And if you need any help, we are here to assist you on that. Yes, time for poll question 3. Over to you, Akshay.
Thank you, Sunny. It was really a very informative session. I think most of us might have faced all of these problems in the past as well, and this seems like a very good solution for everyone who can take care of a lot of moving parts and then maybe centralize everything. So we have the third question on the box. You can please answer it. We have: would you like to have a personalized demo of the ready-to-use Monday.com solution, feel free to answer this. We also have we'll also be opening up the Q&A session after this question. So as soon as we've received the answers of this poll question, we'll open. We already have a couple of poll questions. So make use of this opportunity, ask every question that you might have or any challenge that you might face in implementing the tool, and Sunny and Ofer are here to help you, assist you in every way possible. We have a 40-second window. Yeah, thank you. We've received your responses. We've recorded. Yeah, can we move on to the next slide, please? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we have a question, Sunny. Can my other departments use the same platform? So be it a CRM or a procurement. I think he might have joined a bit late. We have discussed it. So yeah, Sunny, would you like to take this?
Yes. So definitely all the departments of organization can use the same platform. So CRM, as we have already seen, more than 200 workflows are configured with from different departments: marketing, sales, procurement, IT support. All the departments can be on the same platform.
I'd like to also add that basically, the way Monday is designed, it's meant to be a single source of information for the entire organization. So the whole premise of the software and the platform is that everybody collaborates together on the same platform, may it be CRM, may it be HR, finance, DevOps team, whatever it might be. It is created in that intention. So whoever asked the question, that's exactly what we're trying to do at Monday.
Thank you for, yeah, I think we have another question. Can we add and collaborate with our customers, vendors, or suppliers on the platform?
Yes. Yeah. So using the guest user feature, so we can invite vendors, suppliers, freelancers, or even our clients on the board, and then we can collaborate with them. So we have seen in case of a procurement, if you are working with suppliers, vendors, you can invite them as a guest on the board, and then they can see, okay, what is the deadline, and they can change the status after the delivery of the raw materials also. So all the communication will happen with vendors and suppliers on the same platform. So it will definitely reduce the number of emails or number of phone calls or a number of reminders which you do to the vendors. And guest users are free users in Monday.
Right. I think we have another question which is related to the costing. How much would it cost for SMEs?
It depends on the number of seats and a number of whether it is yearly or a monthly subscription. So it depends on different parameters.
Right. Yeah, I think I have another. Someone's asked, how customizable is Monday if they want to configure specific processes?
So Monday is flexible enough and it is fully customizable. Each component, so Monday is built with different building blocks. You can configure all those building blocks as per your business requirements, and any kind of a workflow, whether it's a simple workflow or a complex workflow, you can configure it on Monday. Simple workflow, maybe you will able to configure it in 2 or 3 days. Complex workflow, maybe 1 week. But yes, very easy to configure. You don't need any technical expertise, no need of technical knowledge. With 1 or 2 training sessions, or even by going to Monday webinars, watching Monday webinars, you can start configuring your process. So it is designed in such a way that it is very easy to use and very, very easy to configure.
Fantastic. I think we are about to reach the time limit, and I'll take one more. I have received another question. How much time will it take for us to implement the Monday.com solution?
Okay, so as I said, depend on the complexity of the workflow. So if it is a simple workflow, 2 or 3 days are enough to configure it and to test it. If it is a complex workflow, or maybe 1 week. So it depends on the complexity of the workflow and how many departments that work is flowing to.
Right. Absolutely. Thank you, Sunny. That sounds great. Yeah, I think we've reached our time limit. And yeah, I've received some text saying that we've received the time limit. So thank you. I think we're still left with a couple of questions, and we'll answer it post the session is over. We'll get over on a call or an email, and maybe our team will connect with you and try to answer every question that you have and give you another opportunity to maybe explain your processes and how monday.com can help you. So with this, I'd like to thank everyone who's joined us. I'd like to take a moment to thank Sunny and Offer for joining us in this webinar. I hope everybody enjoyed it. It was a really informative session. We had a lot to take away from this. And yeah, with this, I am Akshay signing off of this session, and I hope we meet in another session. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.